Regardless of creed or nationality, you see the term gemstone sprinkled throughout the course of human history. It's everywhere. But what is a gemstone? And what's the difference between precious and semi-precious gemstones? That's the key point we're going to focus in on today. But before we get into that, if you haven't yet, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hate asking about it on every video, but it would help me tremendously, and the algorithm is just beating me down mercilessly. I need your help. Also, please consider checking out my website, mooneyfinemineral.com, and I also have a Patreon, in which I post things and do stuff and offer benefits. So if you want to support my business, but you don't know how to do it, that's a way. And I've also opened up international shipping to 51 countries. Still running into some problems with that, but it's almost there, and it's there. Check it out. I appreciate it. Now let's get into it. So what is a gemstone? Gemstone is a very loosely defined term. Just like historically significant minerals like amethyst, it has a very simple definition. And it's effectively any stone, inorganic, or even organic, that can be cut, polished, and used in jewelry or as an adornment of some kind. It's very, very simple. You have gemstones, common gemstones, so like various jaspers and some low-quality agates that would be considered a gemstone. Semi-precious would be stuff like topaz or even opal. Classically, there are only four precious gemstones that are listed by definition. And those are diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. I take a little bit of a antagonistic approach with that, though, because there are exceptions to rules. Industrial grade diamonds are very, very plentiful. The diamond market's kind of a sham to begin with, but that's a story for another time. But industrial grade diamonds are very plentiful. However, high quality diamonds are exceptionally rare, and those are precious gemstones. Rubies and sapphires both have common variants or low quality variants that are readily affordable. Don't cost much money at all. But a very high quality one is a precious gemstone. And emerald is the same way. You can get emeralds from Colombia for a couple of bucks. Just like low grade ones that aren't that spectacular. They don't have a lot of clarity. They don't have a lot of quality. But a high quality emerald, like say one from Hidden Night, North Carolina, a really high quality one is worth a lot because it's very, very rare. And so what separates those out? It's the quality, the rarity specifically. There's other things too, color and whatnot as well, but it's mostly rarity and quality, and it's very subjective. But by definition, those four are the only actual precious gemstones. Now, stuff like tanzanite, like high-quality tanzanite would be considered semi-precious. Personally, I think precious opal should be considered a precious gemstone, personally, but that's just me. Again, we're just going off of what historically has been the case. But it would be semi-precious. Something like common opal, the stuff that doesn't have the play of color or any gemminess, would be just considered a gemstone. It wouldn't be considered semi-precious. Again, a lot of this is subjective. And that's the point. Somewhere down the line, somebody went, yeah, these are the precious gemstones, and then that's why they're separated out. If you looked at my most recent poll, I kind of blurred that line. I used topaz in there, so I was combining precious and semi-precious gemstones. But by definition, there's four, and then there's a bunch of semi-precious, and then there's the more common gemstones. It's a very loose term, basically just applying to anything that can be cut and polished, and used as a jewelry piece or as an adornment of some kind. Anyway, I hope this helped, and you have a wonderful day. I know I will.